Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Damu here, back with another one. It's been quite some time. In this one, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm going to try and make it quick, which is probably better for the video. But I'm going to try and show you guys what I believe to be the peak of Fortnite. What will eventually, this video should stand as the building blocks for future peak Fortnite. You should be able to, if you're a new player, come look at this video and learn how to be quote unquote the best Fortnite player, right? Of course, obviously, it'll all depend on your real true skill, how fast your reaction time is, and that will truly depend on your personal skill. It is different for each person. Some people are just born with the craziest reaction time. Some people have to hone it, some people can't hone it. So it's all random, but this in general should stand as every player can come watch this video and should learn how to play peak Fortnite, the highest level of Fortnite possible. So I'll get started. The biggest things that I want to teach you is how to build. So pretty common. Everybody should know how to build in general, but retakes specifically, all these special retakes you see where they're like, it's all useless. All that is useless. The only thing that matters as far as building and trying to retake is just making sure you can't get shot while you're building. It's the only thing that matters. Build enough to where they don't have to, they can't just shoot down two pieces and chop you. But also build not insane where I'm going like this every fucking, everything. I'm building a cone in a ceiling and in a floor in a cone. Everything I'm doing, and I'm going right here, and then I'm going like this, and then, it's like why are you building so much? There's no reason to be building so much, so don't do that. I'm going to show you a couple of quick and easy ways to build. Very quick and easy ways to build that, for the most part, protect you. I've never been shot while building like this. Now, I think there is technically probably a split second in there where you can get shot. Thankfully, not in the head. The way that the building is built, you can't get shot in the head, so you're not going to get pumped. You might get shot in the leg and take 20 damage, but, there might be a better way. There might be a better way to build. I'm just building out the building blocks, the very bottom layer, so you can improve upon it, okay? The idea is to build so you don't get shot, okay? So something very important here. Some people will do a side jump. Some people will do a side jump. Some people will do a side jump, and that'll... Sorry. My newborn woke up, so my wife and newborn came out here. Sorry about that. But, okay, so what's important is some people will do that for a side jump. I don't know exactly how they do it, because I don't do it. But I don't think that that's very good. I think at the end of the day, you can do that, and maybe if you're super, super fast at, I'm on controller, so I can't be that fast. But maybe if you're super fast, you can do it super quick. But I think if you're just in general, I think statistically, factually, not having to move your, camera at all, it's just going to be faster. It's just going to be faster than going like that. So, boom. And the most important thing there is just that you have the cone. The idea there is that some people will go like that, but you never want to do that because then somebody can shoot you from behind, right? So, if they're... Okay, this thing's kind of done. I got to, back up a little bit. But, yeah, if they're, up here, you see, boom, just shoot you. However, if it's like this and you're up here, as you can see, they can't shoot you. Hopefully you have, a wall behind you or something. But then you go like that, and then this is the very first build. You jump just like that. So you jump, you place walls all around you, and then you look down and do stairs upwards. So you jump and do walls like that, do a big old loop. It's kind of like a half moon, right? Half circle, whatever you want to call it. Do a half circle and then look down and do stairs. As soon as you look down, you hold the stairs and you go up. So edit, you jump. Again, edit, jump. And you should be able to, just keep going. So that's the first one. That keeps you protected from most all angles. The idea there is that you really want to do that when he's on this side of you, right? Because you're going to go towards him. If I can do this without falling. So say he's over there, right? Say he's right here on this build right here. So you would jump, right? And then you could always go something like that. Or you could even, like that. So it's probably better. I don't know what I was doing the first time. But yeah, that's probably way better, is to jump out and, like that. So again, we'll say he's over there, okay? We're going to go like this. Okay, didn't quite work. Okay, we'll say he's over there. Ready? Okay, I couldn't quite do it, but you get the idea. I'm not going to continue to do it because I got to be quick, but you get the point. The idea is you build up like this. We'll give an example one more time. Double edit, triple edit, boom, like that. Go like this, boom. There we go. Something like that. Now, we'll come back down here. I'll show you the second one. I think I was trying to do that shot at a different angle. That's why it wasn't working. But the second one here, we're going to go like this. The second one here is if you're just going straight. If the person is, like, say, to the side of you, like maybe they're, like, right there or whatever. Maybe they're behind you trying to build up. You could always do this. Ready? So the idea is you go like this. Stairs, walls, and that's it. Stairs, walls. Oops. Stairs, walls, stairs, walls, stairs, and walls. And then you can keep going straight up and you're protected. Again, and you have to remember, both of these things you can switch the sides. So if I go like this, I can go like this. Like that works. So if he's on the other side of me, you switch sides. That's why these are so important and so good and so basic. Because no matter what angle they're on, so if he's on that side of me, I just switch it. And I go over this way. And then again, it's the same thing with the jumping. You can switch it. So if he's on the other angle, there you go. You can switch it. So they're very easy to remember, very minimal building, and you can switch the sides. So you just have to practice wherever if you have like awareness of where the opponent is, you should be able to take height by using those two builds only. I've never, ever, ever had to learn. I've tried. I should preface this by saying I have tried to learn other retakes, but they have not been nearly as successful, and they're too much building, and they leave you open, most of them. This was way back before Fortnite was really super crazy. I've been doing the same builds since Chapter 3, Season 2. This is when I've really perfected all of this stuff and been doing it since to make it as good as possible. And I can confidently say that with the two builds that I just showed you, I've never been shot while building. People have tried to shoot down my builds. That has never happened. If they ever go down and chop at some point, I've always been able to, catch yourself or do whatever you need to save yourself. It's never a losing situation when you use the builds that I've used. In my personal experience, I have never experienced a losing situation where somebody just happens to be able to 200 pump me, or obviously that's not possible, 185 pump me, whatever you want to call it, headshot me with a pump while using these builds. You build in a way where it's impossible for them to shoot you. If they were up there waiting for me to get shot, I'm right here and I build all the walls before I come around the corner from the jump. So as I'm jumping, this is me jumping, boom, 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 all the walls are placed. And then I'm visible. It's too late. The wall's already in the way. He's going to shoot the wall. It's the same thing with this. You go like this, and then look, see, wall's already placed. Okay, well, it didn't place that. But the wall was already placed in time by the time I come up. There's no way for them to shoot me. They would shoot one of these walls. And so that's why. Now, if you get in third-partied, you might just be fucked anyway, but that's a different story. So that's building. Now, let's go with editing. Editing, very quickly, I'm going to try and speed this up a little bit. Editing is something very simple. Most people understand this. Really, I'm going to make a bold statement here and say that the only edit you should ever do is the Dorito edit. There is no other edit that is as safe as the Dorito edit. Now, you might be able to pull off like a window, like like that, maybe. But the problem with the windows is that it's very easy for them to have a right-hand peek as well. Like, for example, if you do it specifically the middle window, they just have to be right here. Boom. If they're right here and you're right here, you both have a right-hand peek. So it's just going to matter who has the best ping, and that's going to be an annoying thing because it's just like taking walls, and we all know how annoying taking walls is. It's just super annoying. No one wants to do that. It's much easier to just be the better player, place the wall first, do the better edit, and kill the player before they can place a wall and you got to take it, etc., etc. So I'm going to make the bold statement and say Dorito edit, safest edit you can do. You can do the jump. You can do it. You get in the very far corner. You do a jump. You could even do a right-hand peek with the Dorito edit. Like, dude, I'm telling you, there's no reason the Dorito edit is not the best edit in the game. And let me give you another reason why the Dorito edit is the best edit in the game. Because besides editing, you'll see people do this. One of the worst things I've ever seen a pro player do, ever, is do this. Oh my God, you're kidding me. You're boxing up like that? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. And I think the idea is their head is covered, right? So their head is still covered, right? Okay, whatever, I see it. So, you get shot for what? 128 getting shot in the body, sure. Why though? Why? Look at this. Let me show you something. Dorito edit. Look at this. You cannot, I'll show clips. I'll put clips in the video. I have clips of the other angle of being right there. I can place these walls and you cannot shoot me. You can't shoot me. Look at this. Look at that. Full boxed and you can't even shoot me. Look at that. Full boxed and you can't even shoot me. Crazy. Dorito edit is for sure the best edit. Now, don't forget, you always want a cone in your box so they can't do anything shenanigans-wise, so they can't put a stair in your way or a cone you and then fuck you over. You want to have all of your places, all of your stuff placed, and you want to make sure you're on the flat ground. Don't be on the cone because it is a little bit easier. It is a little bit easier and to see them. They might be able to clip just the top corner. Maybe not, maybe they can, but if you do it on the flat floor, there's literally no chance that they can do it. I mean, look at that. Actually insane. Like, actually insane. Full boxed. Wait till you see the clip of me standing here and watching myself get full boxed without even seeing who's doing it. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's actually insane. Now, another thing that I'd really like to do with Dorito edits is this. We'll come over here, and I take walls like this. So, again, we'll go over the problem that I see a lot of people do. A lot of pro players will come over here. Oops. Okay, and they'll do something like this, right? And I get it, right? Sorry, I'm kind of fucking around here. But I get it, right? Cuz right hand peek, right? Right? Like, I get it. But I still think that you're left with a moment where they can shoot you, like, because look, you're moving, you're moving. You can't. I guess you can be, maybe let me see. I guess if you really practice it, you can be like. Yeah, you see, it's like it's not going to be optimal. Like, that's not optimal. Most likely you're going to be right here, and there's an opportunity when you break that wall where you're going to get shot. Let me show you what's better. You come over here. Now look, you see how there's this line of like darker wood right there? You want to stand right there. You want to line yourself right up with that. Now look at, you cannot see my head. Look at this. Actually busted. They cannot hit me. There's no way. I'll show you the clip of somebody standing in that box while I do this. But with wood, this is what it looks like. You want to line yourself up right with that line, and then boom, it's perfect. With we'll do brick real quick. Brick is a little tricky. I don't really like brick. It's this line, but you really want to play it safe. You really want to be on this side of the line. You don't want to line yourself up with the line, because look, ready? Oh, it actually did work pretty well. It's pretty tricky. You just prefer to be a little bit over. Just take that as like the area. I'd say just stay in that area. You're safe in that area. I've tried to do it like behind the line, and then you accidentally hit this wall and you break your own wall. It's just not worth it. It's safe enough to be like right here anyway. And then we'll do metal's really, really easy, just like wood. You see that line right there? Just be right lined up with that. Boom. And then there you go. And so that's how you take walls. So if there's somebody, you jump in on them, you go. Then you come out over here. See, it's a little bit tricky. You want to make sure you come out over there. And again, it takes a little bit of practice. I've only been doing this one I've only been doing since the beginning of this season, so Chapter 5. I've been practicing this one as well as coning and boxing like that. I've been practicing that since the beginning of the season, and I have yet to be shot while doing it like this. And I can't tell you how many times prior I've been shot trying to box somebody because I go like this, and then they're just holding their shotgun out, and they just shoot me. Because that happens, and it does. And it's impossible to be able to just look at the person and go, okay, they're not prepared to pre-fire me. It's happening too fast. You can't do that. It's all luck. You do that, and you do that, and you do that, and maybe you box them, or maybe they're prepared with the pre-fire. It's unoptimal. Or you can just do this, go like that, and they can't shoot you. That probably wasn't that good because I had the cone here. But you get the idea. The best way to box somebody, and the best way to take walls, for sure. Now, another thing I want to mention, because a lot of people don't like this, right? A lot of pro players specifically, they're not, for some reason, pro players really like to take on fights, and they don't need to be doing that. Specifically, if you have height, oops. Oh my goodness, okay, sorry. We'll just say you got height, right? This is good enough. Okay, we got height. Now what we need to do is say they're building up. Okay, boom. Okay, that's all you need to do. There you go. You're welcome. I just showed you how to win every Fortnite battle. I don't know if that's going to be annoying to some of you, but it's the truth. This is all you do. You just cone, dude, and then you follow where they're coning. Okay, boom, they're there. Boom. Okay, perfect. Oh, boom. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Easy. Okay, they're right here. Okay. Look at that. That is how you win in a build fight. It's that simple. If they're below you and they're not coming up, you won. They have to run away. You have height. They have to run away, and then you shoot them while they run away, and they take damage, and then they lose further in the game. You won that fight. You won. You don't have to kill the person to win. If they are unable to kill you, you won the fight. You don't need to kill the person. It is not always necessary. Especially, think about this, especially if say you take height, okay, now they're right there, okay, you didn't even use that much builds to take height. It didn't take that much because you got the cones down almost immediately, and then they're coned, and then they give up. And then you're trying to shoot them, they run down, okay, cool, well, now I'm just going to sit here. Now you're not using your builds. Imagine if you were to fall down. Okay, look at this. Okay, now you got to, okay, now you're using all your builds. Okay, now you're, okay, and then he's running away. Okay, now I have to go. I have to keep going. And then he's running away. He's running away. And then I have to try and box him. And then I'm using all of my builds. All of my builds are gone. The reason you need the kill is because you're chasing them down, and that's why you need the mats. You don't need to do that. You really, really, really do not need to do that. Get height. However you take height, whatever. I'm going to do quick 90s. Get height. Boom. Instantly. There you go. You got cones. You got cones down. Now he's below you. Another thing, if he tries to start building up, look at this. I do this all the time. Oops. Sorry, I didn't place the wall. Oops. It's insane. You can just, some people use stairs. You can use stairs. I use cones. I do it like that. So if they start building up, right? Okay, so you go, oh, okay. They're starting to build up. Where are they going? Not higher than you. Not higher than you. There you go. See, look, it's easy. Then you just keep height. Keep height. Cone it. Cone. Cone everything. Cone everything. Boom. There you go. Cone everything. Then you win every fight. You don't have to kill the person to win the fight. If they cannot kill you, you won. It's really that simple. I think that's very important to mention because a lot of pro players are, and this might be different for like a tournament situation, but I'm not talking about what I'm speaking on now. It might apply in tournament situations, but I think there's more things to be said about tournament situations, such as position like IRL or sorry, not IRL, IGL, sorry, or like supporter, whatever your position is in comp. There's things to be said about that and how to play that better and whatever. I'm not going to go all into that, but for just basic playing, like if you're just playing goddamn battle royale, you might even be able to be playing ranked, right? It's probably the same. As long as you're not into like tournament setting, this is all gonna apply. Just get height, keep height. It's really that simple. The only thing that I kind of showed earlier that I do want to mention is something that's very useful. Let me see here. This has been very useful for me. What I'll do is, so say I'm in this, say somebody knows I'm in this box, right? Say they're shooting at me, say they're above me, and I'm in this box. Two things I want to mention. One, a lot of times pro players will go like that, and then they'll come out and they'll go like that. I don't like that because the stair is a dead giveaway that you're coming out that direction. Honestly, what's probably better is that you go like this. What's probably better is that you do the stair and then you actually, you come out a different direction, and that wasn't the best, obviously, but you get the example that is supposed to be, this stair is supposed to be like a red herring. It's supposed to trick them. They're supposed to think you're going to come out this way. The other thing that I want to mention is if you are going to do a jump shot like the pros do, or how they come out and they're like, like that, you don't need this. You don't need the stair, dude. You don't need the stair. Like, there's honestly no reason for that. Like, just come out here like this. Oh my goodness. Come out here like this and just jump. What I do is I'll do walls down, stair up. So you place walls down, and then you place stairs up. Okay, so I'll give you an example one more time. Okay. Not a great example. Hold on, because I didn't really aim where I was shooting. Hold on, let me do one more. And we're gonna shoot that cone. That's gonna be the goal. Hold on. I had a stair placed. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, guys. It happens. I also didn't warm up today, so it is what it is. But I'm not going to make excuses. We're just going to get it done. Okay, here we go. No, wait, I'm going to have to come out this way. And we're going to have to go over here. Okay, we're going to try and hit that cone. It's better if they're, like, above you, though. Maybe I'll try to hit the cone above me. That's what I'll do. I'll do that instead of trying to hit this cone because it's a little bit tricky. That's more of like, and I'll say this, right? If you're on mouse and keyboard, that shot might be a little easier to hit because mouse and keyboard aiming is a little bit different from controller. I compare it to like mouse and keyboard aiming is like, put your finger on the screen and wherever you point your finger, the mouse is going to go. But controller's more like an arcade machine, with the claw machine. You have to move the joystick, and then when you move the joystick, then the machine moves the thing, and that's how it is. And so controller's a little bit different, and shots like that might be more consistent on mouse and keyboard. You can hit them on controller, but it's more of like that's more of like a lucky shot. You go for that for like, again, maybe you're in a tournament setting, you have to go for a shot like that or something crazy, And that's totally fine, and you have to learn to be able to do that on controller, get your aim good enough. Maybe if I did aim training, I could do it. I have no idea. Maybe it's just a get good situation. But the idea is, right here, I'm going to shoot the cone above me because it's easier, because then I can just build right there. Okay. Much easier. Okay. You see the idea. Oh, I forgot a cone up top. But you can jump over. You jump over. Walls down. Stairs up. That's the biggest thing to remember, okay? So we'll do it one more time. Walls down, stairs up. Walls down, stairs up. I'll try and hit this cone one more time for you guys. See if I can do it. Go like this. And it didn't do the walls, but you get the idea. You jump out, walls down, stairs up. I gotta get down one more. Let me see if I can I might even just retry that real quickly. And then you jump out, walls down, stairs up. And you get the idea. I'm not gonna keep going with it. That's one of the biggest things. I'll say this. That's one of the most unexpected ways to do damage, though. It is very important, and you guys need to practice. As much as I'm making it look bad, right? It is a very, very good skill to have, and you need to be able to do this. There we go. Much better. Might have been because I was doing the downward edit instead of the top corner edit, but you get the point. That's what you have to do. Definitely do that, and that'll be one of the most unexpected shots you can do, especially if you combine it with, like I said, if you come over here, you go like this. And then you go like this, ready? If you go like this, and you go like this, and then you come out here, oh my god, and you get them with the shot, that would be dirty. Fake that, come out here and hit them with it, oh, that's dirty. So again, boom, just like that. Oh my god, that would be insane. And then you can build off of that. Maybe I should have shown that too. Hold on. I'm giving a lot of examples here, but I want to make sure that I do everything perfectly. And then we'll go like this. We'll go like that. Oh my goodness, okay, well, I'm not going to give an example. You get the idea. You can build off of it, though. It's pretty easy. And, yeah, you just go like this. Let me see if I'll do. You know, you build off of it with the builds that I showed you how to do. Just like that. And you can build off of it, take height. Once you get height, cone, you get the idea. Practice all the things I showed you, and you will never lose a build battle. And, yeah, I guess that's how you do the best peak. And again, these are just the building blocks. There might be better ways to build. I'm on controller, mouse and keyboard is going to be faster. You know, you might be able to do crazier builds, more protective builds. There's probably more to it, but you get the idea. I think I've laid down the building blocks for how you really want to play without taking any damage. The idea is no matter what, you can't take damage, and because of that, you're technically at the highest possible gameplay that there is for Fortnite, and you're not going to be able to find anything higher than that except for personal skill, so reaction time, aim, things like that. But you can't mechanically get better than not taking damage. You know, you literally can't get better than that. And I think if you practice what I taught you in this video, you can be a peak Fortnite player no matter what level you started at. Just practice what I showed you. And again, these are very basic, simple stuff, so don't feel like you have to be a pro to learn these things. You can just start Fortnite and start practicing these things. Maybe go into like maybe a couple of like edit maps as well, and practice every day. Make sure you're doing aim training every day. Make sure you're doing editing every day and building every day, practicing. And yeah, you should be able to do it just fine, no problem. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys can get better. And I guess I will see you guys in the next one.